Super future retro soul. You know, it's a concept that came to me. It's a statement that we're living in a super future society with all the technology and everything that we have going on and that we implement into our lives, from iPods, Blackberries, and then the retro soul part is just making a statement that, you know, I'm an old soul and then I have a deep soul. So although I'm living in the super future, my feet are deeply planted in the roots of my soul.
I've been playing your game lately. I wanna roll the dice and I wanna roll them twice. I wanna do it again, do it again. I've been playing your game lately. I wanna roll the dice and I wanna roll them twice. I wanna do it again, playing your game lately. I wanna spin the wheel and so tell me how you feel. I wanna do it again, do it again.
I knew that I had something when I was like in 5th grade. My teacher said to me, "Oh, James, you know, I think you really have some serious potential in music, so I'm going to send you this invitation to the Cleveland Children's Chorus." Because at the time, I was growing up in Cleveland, Ohio. So unfortunately, my parents didn't have enough money, but lo and behold, in high school, I started doing a lot of shows, competitions, etc. Before I knew it, I was in college. I was a waiter at Eskimo Joe's in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Place where like Garth Brooks started, across Canadian Ragweed. I was the only like soulful cat to ever bring any that kind of music to Oklahoma ever. I said, yo, every Tuesday night, I want to do a show for you guys. I had a line around the block first week. Then before I knew it, I was doing every Tuesday at Eskimo Joe's. I had every Wednesday at Willie's. I graduated school and I was like, get a job or go on tour. Down South is one of my jams.
I'm on that I-4 just cruising, vibing and weaving, through traffic moving, bumping out green. It's so soothing, ripping so hard that it's amusing.
I was in the subway one day, it was hot, I just got off of work, and I saw some rats down the train track, which is a normal thing to see in New York. But I said to myself, damn, I'm thinking about back home in Texas and, you know, barbecues and warm weather and sunshine, the whole thing. And I said to myself, as I was sitting in the train, I said, I'd rather be down south, riding in an old school.
Bumping that old school, and that'd be so cool, so cool. I'd rather be down south, riding in an old school. Bumping that old school, and that'd be so cool, so cool.
I did 130 shows my first year. Second year I did 190 shows. Turned around, I was at 500 shows. Turned around, I was at 700 shows. Then with my band, with my college band, I did 1,000 shows across the country. Basically, like I said, from Chicago to Austin. And then after that, got on the road with the Roots, Snoop Dogg, Anthony Hamilton, Talib Kweli. So from there, I released an independent album a couple years ago. Got great reviews on it, radio play. MTV Real World Austin picked me up, signed all the papers, licensed the music to MTV. It's been a short, long journey. I rode 520s. I was coming back from LA to New York. I got stuck in Denver. At the time, my money was running low. So I went to the ATM machine, pulled it out. All I had left was literally like $101 and some change in my account. So I got the money out and I was like, man, let me count this and make sure that it's right. And I counted it and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was like, oh, 520s. And thinking about my account, I was like, 520s and a couple of pennies. And I was like, then I was just thinking about my whole experience in New York. So I was like,
520s and a couple of pennies when you're living in city that's broke. Now I could take you for a date, buying some cheesecake. You might laugh, but this ain't no joke, cause I was sitting on 520s and a couple of pennies when you're living in a city that's broke. Now I can take you for a date, buy some cheesecake. You might laugh, but this ain't no joke.
My investor money I had at the time ran out. Looking around for jobs, weeks and weeks and weeks. Finally, I found a job selling advertising on Wall Street. We're in there screaming, yelling at the top of our lungs, and trying to get a deal. During that time, I really went through a lot of rough patches. Working at Wall Street during the day, nighttime, get headed to the studio, out on the weekends, drinking, clubbing, partying. So basically from there, man, everything just crumbled. I took a break from music for like 7 months. And during that was the first time I'd taken a break in like 5 years. I really got a chance to really get my life back together, and I started writing Masterpieces of Simplicity, which is, my current studio project that I just completed. James Taylor always spoke about that a bridge should really bring a song home, and that in that bridge, it should explain everything, and the true meaning of the song needs to be revealed in that bridge. And in the bridge, when it talks about there's so much trouble in the world today, I just want to run to you so I can run away. But everybody in New York got bills to pay. I understand if you don't have time to stay.
I want to talk about retirement, the environment, the war in Iraq, or gas, how high it went. I know sometimes you don't like these issues. It's a cold world, they can grab your tissue.
I want to be very vocal about, no matter what you're going through in life, rough times and rough periods, you can make it through. I'm a human that's dedicated to leaving the world better than where I found it. Up next for me, this summer, Super Future Retro Soul will be out. This fall, we'll follow up with a full-length studio album, Masterpieces of Simplicity, which is going to be a really crazy project. Music is really a source of therapy. For me personally, it was self-medicating to sit down at the piano, grab a guitar, write these songs, put these songs together, and tell my story. And and now, thank God that I've been able to really get my life back on track and really be focused and have the opportunity to do music full time again. I don't take it for granted. And every time I get a chance to tell somebody, yo, I believe in you, you can do this. It doesn't matter whether you want to sell handbags or become a lawyer or a doctor. You got one lifetime, and I believe you can do it. So that's what music is my therapy is all about.
Diamond rings, fancy things, they don't mean a damn thing without you. It's complicated. Oh, I hate it, spending a day here without you.